Okay, completely breaking the idea that I had, which was to do scripted videos so they're more coherent and so on. But whatever, that's fine. This is zoomed out, so it makes my limbs look kind of weird. This is like zero point 0.5 or something zoom. But here we go. Unboxing the petzl e+LITE. E+LITE. I got this because I my primary motivation is I'm a flight nurse and I need a light that I can have with me all the time. So it needs to be lightweight. Little pun they're making there, light. And then also 26 grams. And also because I need a red light that that there's no way at all, or it's very, very, very unlikely that I will accidentally turn on a very bright white light. And I currently have a one of the um, uh, black diamond lights that is a great sort of all-around life, rock climbing, backpacking light, but that it has a it has this button, this little like sort of like button that you can sort of you can barely touch it, and it's suddenly like 20,000 lumens of white light. And I don't want that. I want a light that I can be very confident that I will only get a red light. So my first time unboxing this, there it is. It's in this little fucking suppository looking thing, little jail purse situation. Okay, that's great. Fine, here we go. Okay, ooh, it's very small. I've thought about having a channel or a series maybe on reviews of reviews. One of the reviews of this light that I thought was sort of entertainingly, I want to say stupid. That's not fair. I think the word stupid is thrown around too much, but unreasonable. Somebody said this was a bad light for running because they went running with it and it just kept, it wouldn't stay up. It just kept falling down, which it's sort of like saying I got a pair of flip-flops and man, they were great because they were really light and I could take them on really on and off really easily. However, my feet got so wet and so cold in my flip-flops. And so if you get this headlight and you run with it, first of all, it's a 40 lumen headlight. So it's just literally, I think when you review stuff, you should review it as the saying goes, does it do what it says it does on the tin, so to speak. And on the tin, it says it is a 40 lumen light. So that's very, very little. Obviously, to me, it is not meant to be a running headlight, and I don't expect this light to stay put when I'm running. I expect this to be, it's marketed as sort of an emergency headlight, like you would put this in a first aid kit, really, is what I think it's marketed as. Just in a pinch, you could put this in your chalk bag, in your first aid kit, in your glove box, whatever. But the reason I got it, there you go. The reason I got it is because you can be, it has two off modes. There's lock, which basically means just like one extra click to get it. This probably won't blind you. Oh my god. Oh my god, 20 lumens. Can you handle it? Sorry if I've blinded you. And then seizure warning. Here we go, seizure. You're gonna have a skeezer. There's blinky mode, and then there's blinky red mode, and then there's red, solid red, and then there's off. Okay, this is why I got this headlight. So I can have this, and it's in this sort of, I can very easily have this around my neck, and then have it, I can be in the helicopter. In the helicopter, we wear night vision goggles when we're flying at night. And I can be in this mode, I can go boop, and I can have just a little bit of red light. That's all I need. I need enough to adjust a pump or the ventilator or just something. I need a little bit of light. I need to write something down, whatever it is, just a little bit of light. And then I can go boop, I can turn it off. This blinky stuff, I don't this is an emergency situation, sure, and then blinky white, and then even if I were to accidentally put it in white mode, it's pretty low lumens. So that's the main reason I got it, just for that. That's fine. So it does it, and it is incredibly small. So that's awesome. So I do a flip around. Let's do a flip around. Do a flip around. Let's see, am I gonna show anything super personal? Let's do this. Wow. Well, let's do that. Is that right side up? Okay, so I'll have a big ass helmet on. This will be around my neck. And just around my neck, I can go have it in red off, and I can have it in red mode. And I can just do what I'm doing with my little hands. Go back to, and I can just go bloop, turn it on. That's all I want. Fine, perfect, beautiful. It's also a lot of ultralight backpacking folks use it. Hiking at night, you know, I learned a long time ago. I remember having, so review is over. If you just wanted to review this light, yeah, it's great. It's super light. I'll use it in real life a little bit, maybe do a follow-up review. I probably won't use this case. Oh, I also want something I could put in my fanny pack, and boom shakalaka. This can just go in my fanny pack. It's fine. Great. Love it. That's all I need. So people will complain about not being bright enough, but it's the size. You can literally, there are pills you take for potassium if your potassium's really low that are about half, I'm exaggerating, 4 of them. If you needed 2, 4, 6, if you needed 80 milliequivalents of potassium, it's about this big. You could swallow, I could swallow this if I had to. This is not that much bigger than the pills that they make you swallow for camera endoscopy. So this is, it's very small. I have like a size 8 medical glove. What else can I, for scale? It is, here's a passport. That's how big it is. What else? Here's a AA battery. Here's a AA battery. Yeah. So it's about that big. So this is great. It's awesome. Tiny. And so please don't review this and say, I went running with it and it didn't stand my film. Of course it did, my friend. My friend. This is not for running. You can't run with this light. Do not run. Don't run with this light. Don't run with this light and then go get on, I think it was on REI. If you just, Lord, if you just want to be confused, just go read some REI reviews. You can also, I don't know why you would do this, you could flip it around like that and it sort of makes a little cover for it. Yeah, so there you go. It's great. And then you can also set it up as it's a little freestanding light. I learned a long time ago, and partly maybe because I have blue eyes, I think blue eyes are more light sensitive. You can get away with, you don't need a ton of light. If you don't blast yourself with insane amounts of light, you can get away with pretty low light. So I need reading glasses, but my night vision is pretty okay. And yeah, this is probably gonna be fine for most things. There you go. That's my review of the petzl e+LITE. Boom. I'll do a follow-up. I'm about to go on a mission, a couple of shifts, a couple of 24s, and I'll give a follow-up review, see how it goes. I think it's gonna be great. So there you go. Bye. I don't know what that was. Is this, what am I doing? Kissing, peace, I don't know. I quit Zins. I quit nicotine, but did I? I got home and I put this jacket on and I found, and I have 1 3 milligram Zin in, and it's like, I'm like, is it Scarface in the big pile of cocaine? It's like 3 milligrams in. If you haven't had any nicotine in weeks, and you're not immune, so you know, some part of your body's like knows what these are like, and then you don't have them for 2 weeks, and then you have one. Oh boy, I need to throw these in a fucking volcano. I had one of them right now, and I feel like I could go fight like a bear and immediately get murdered, but I feel like I could fight a bear. So instead, I will play Zelda and cook some pork loin. That's what I'm gonna do. So, okay, that's all. Goodbye.